Being the President of the United States of America was only one of the different things that now former President Donald Trump was involved with. He had built quite the brand and career for himself as a real estate mogul and television reality star before deciding to run for the United States elections and emerging the 45th President of the nation. This is why, despite the outcome of the 2020 United States elections, Donald Trump is still filthy rich by any measure. For years, it's been a challenge for Forbes to accurately specify the exact amount of Trump's wealth. In 2016, he was valued at $4.5 billion, a valuation that the former president has refuted, claiming that his wealth reaches over $10 billion. No matter the amount, we are confident of one thing: Donald Trump is filthy rich. Frankly speaking, everyone knows that Donald Trump likes to show off his possessions no matter what the occasion is, and our list here is proof of this. In today's video on World's Best 10s, we'll be looking at the top 10 most expensive things owned by Donald Trump right now. Don't hesitate to tell us what you think and which is your favorite. Also, subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's talk about some of the most expensive things that former US President Donald J. Trump owns. At number 10, an abundance of gold. If there is one thing you must start off knowing, it's that Donald Trump's favorite metal is undoubtedly gold. He showcases this by surrounding himself with as much of it as possible, which is a lot. While he might have been born with a silver spoon in his mouth, Trump prefers to have as much of his world dubbed in gold. He does this by purchasing multiple golden items, even for everyday use, like gold cups and plates, which are stored inside gold-rimmed cabinets and gold-plated toilets and sinks. Even the furniture, blankets, and curtains in his home and private jet are also covered in gold. One thing he also loves to do is have his family emblem engraved in gold. Many of his properties are designed with gold. As an avid lover of gold, we can expect that former President Trump likes to add the Midas touch to his life by making sure everything around him has the touch of original gold. Number 9. Numerous luxury cars. It isn't unusual for rich people to have a massive luxurious car collection, but Donald Trump might be gunning to outdo all others. Although he doesn't collect dozens of cars, his impressive and incredibly expensive collection includes some of the world's most expensive, powerful cars and the highest luxury vehicles ever made. Included in the cars owned by Trump are a 2003 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, an electric blue 1997 Lamborghini Diablo VT, a 2011 Chevrolet Camaro Indianapolis 500 pace car, Mercedes Maybach S600, Tesla Roadster, and a 2015 Rolls-Royce Phantom and a 1956 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, just to name a few. He also owns a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren from the mid-2000s. When his McLaren was introduced to the market for the first time, it had a price tag of $445,000, while a Rolls-Royce is priced for at least $500,000. It's also worth noting that he also owns a one-of-a-kind gold-plated motorcycle, but we can't possibly expect any less from an affluent billionaire like him. At number 8, 17 golf clubs. While the rich may go to golf courses to play, the wealthy and filthy rich own golf courses. If there is one thing Donald Trump is more passionate about than business, it's his love for golf. But as he has shown many times over the past few years, Trump loves the game of golf and has been investing in the sport since 1999 when he purchased his first club. He now owns 17 different golf clubs around the world, stretching from Los Angeles, California to the United Arab Emirates. He had hundreds of millions of dollars buying and renovating these courses into the world-class golf clubs that are there right now. His golf courses are very prestigious, and when combined, these assets are among his most expensive. For one, he bought his Los Angeles Trump National Golf Club for $27 million and spent over $260 million renovating and updating it, making it the single most expensive golf course in history. At number 7, a $100 million private plane. While you might dream of flying first class, wealthy people like Trump simply own the entire plane. Why? Well, the answer is simply because he can afford it. Donald Trump chooses to fly in style in his personal Boeing 757, which he purchased for an incredible $100 million. This 2011-built jet is amongst the most expensive and powerful private jets on Earth. That alone makes the now dubbed Trump Force One the 8th most expensive jet in the world, and it's probably worth more now after all the upgrades he made to it since then. The Boeing 757 has a custom interior, including a business center and bedroom. The bedroom has a main lounge, multiple bedrooms, a guest room, and a dining room. The master bedroom inside the airplane has an entertainment system and a bathroom with a sink made of 24-karat gold. The interior also features gold lining, including seatbelts and taps. The plane is fitted with Rolls-Royce engines that are stated to be some of the best in the business. At number 6, 2 helicopters. You might be rich enough to own 1 helicopter, but 2? Not only does Donald Trump have his own plane, but he has his own helicopters, and of course, it has to be the best of them. The Sikorsky S-76 that Trump has is only one that only a handful of people can afford. This particular chopper has received a hell of a lot of attention, and it is even featured in an episode of CNBC's Secret Lives of the Super Rich titled Pimp My Chopper. In 2011, Donald Trump bought a Sikorsky S-76 copter for $7 million and further spent another $750,000 to customize it to his liking. As you might guess, after its refit, the helicopter now includes plenty of gold plating. Designer Eric Roth was hired to have the helicopter renovated, and a lot of gold plating of 24 carats was included. Everything from seatbelts to handles and cabinets to any other hardware have been plated with 24-karat gold. At number 5, the Penthouse on the 68th floor. Down on 5th Avenue in New York sits Trump Tower, a 68th-floor skyscraper that's home to restaurants, shops, offices, and Mr. Trump's penthouse. This is where the former president resides with his wife Melania Trump and their son Barron. His penthouse sits atop the building and is spread over 3 floors featuring marble walls, crown molding, and vast amounts of gold. The property, which is valued at over $100 million, was completed in 1983 and offers stunning views of the Manhattan skyline and Central Park. One thing that makes this particular penthouse stand out is that everywhere you look, the penthouse is plated with gold. The penthouse features crown moldings, marble wall ceilings painted with different Greek gods, crystal chandeliers, and a lot of gold everywhere. With such luxury to enjoy in their own home, it was no wonder why Barron and Melania did not want to leave the penthouse to go to the White House. At number 4, MaraLago. In 1985, Trump bought all 110,000 square feet of the MaraLago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, for $10 million and turned it into a private club. With a staggering 58 bedrooms, 33 bathrooms, 12 fireplaces, and 3 bomb shelters, this is one of the best valued lands in the whole of Florida. Altogether, the vacation mansion has a total of 126 rooms. Interestingly, though, Trump has many other properties worth more. This is the place where the former president spends most of his weekends when he wants to get tanned. At current property market prices, it's estimated that the residence could be worth over $250 million. At number 3, Trump Organization and Trump Winery. Donald Trump owns the Trump Organization, one of the biggest real estate companies in the world. The organization came into existence in 1923 by his father and grandmother. When he got elected as the president, he left the management of the business, but is still underneath his ownership. Leaving aside politics, Trump is and always will be a real estate mogul first and foremost. He's been active in the business since joining his father's company in the 1960s and has property all over the USA, including New York, New Jersey, Florida, Nevada, Connecticut, and Hawaii. He also possesses properties around the world in countries such as Canada, India, South Korea, and Turkey. However, real estate is not the only field that the Trump Organization is involved in. One more business he owns is the Trump Winery. Despite the fact that he says he's never sipped alcohol in his life, Trump owns a huge winery which he purchased in 2011. The Charlottesville, Virginia winery, which Trump bought for $3.5 million, is now valued at over $25 million. Clearly, he takes the saying, "never get high on your own supply," very seriously. At number 2, GOAT, a tribute to Muhammad Ali. Trump is one of the few who owns a signed copy of Muhammad Ali's tribute book, GOAT. Only 1,000 copies were ever made, and each were signed by the legend himself, and each cost about $15,000. Donald Trump hasn't been shy about being a longtime fan of the boxing legend, even taking to Twitter after Ali's death to say that he was truly a great champion. Because of this, we would take it that the fact that the tribute book's cover is made up of gold is merely an added bonus. And at number 1, Trump Tower. Now, we couldn't conclude this list without mentioning the famous Trump Tower. By 1995, Donald Trump had a ton of money to his name, so he purchased a 71-story building in New York City and renamed it the Trump Tower. He bought the building for $10 million, and experts put the building at an estimated worth of over $1 billion, making it the most expensive thing he owns by far. The Trump Tower, which was renamed briefly as Dump Tower by some trolls on Google Maps, is basically full of shops, and some of the shops even sell Trump memorabilia. It has various offices and apartments, making it one of the most known properties of Donald Trump. Up until now, the building was home to Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruce Willis, and Michael Jackson. The same building was also the site that was used for Wayne Enterprises in the movie Dark Knight Rises of 2012. Donald Trump purchased 40 Wall Street in 1995 for a sum of $10 million, and it was renamed the Trump Building. The building was completed back in 1930, and it was designed as the tallest building in the whole of the world. The Chrysler Building later surpassed it. And that's all we've got on the top 10 most expensive things owned by Donald Trump. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section down below. Also, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and turn your post notifications on. We absolutely love to see the Best 10s community grow. You can check out our other Best 10 videos on our channel. We're sure you'll find them quite interesting. And this is where we draw the curtain today. Thanks for watching this video, and we hope to see you soon.